What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Happy Sunday, October 26th, NFL Sunday. I'm ready. Giants, Eagles rematch, 1 p.m. We just beat the crap out of them 2 weeks ago. Now we're in Philly. I know they're looking for that revenge game, but I love my football Sundays. I don't like work Mondays, but you know what? What are you going to do about it, huh? And this episode, folks, it's happening. It is happening right in front of your very eyes. Total cryptocurrency market cap is creeping on up, looking to get back over that $4 trillion hump. Bitcoin's moving up, XRP's moving up as well. We're going to look at the total interest on XRP and what happened last time we approached these levels. We got a lot to cover. That's all I know, because everyone laughed at XRP. The media clowned it. The smart money said it'll never recover. Well, guess what? XRP for the 999th time. It's proven everyone wrong. Something unmassive is unfolding right now. It actually started yesterday and it's creeping into today. I'm not talking about some random pump. I'm talking about some hard data. Institutional confirmation and a setup that looks eerily identical to what came right before XRP's biggest run in history. This is the moment that every XRP holder has been waiting for. And if you're not paying attention right now, you're not going to be the one saying, I saw it coming, but I didn't act. Don't be that guy. So let's get into it, because, hey, you know what? The numbers, they don't lie. And this time, they're screaming one thing. It's happening. Bitcoin, $113,751 is currently up 1.87%. ETH coming in at 4,053. It is up 2.58%. And XRP, it should technically be, if you're looking at your screen, look right here. It should be above Binance Coin, BNB. But for some crazy reason, CoinMarketCap hasn't made the flip. So we'll call it what it is. XRP coming in at the number 4 spot at $2.65. As you can see, out of the top 10, it is up the most, 3.35% in the past 24 hours. And within the past week, we are up nearly 12%. You love to see it. I told you, they tried to shake the tree, my friends. They shook it. They scared a lot of people. They got a lot of people out. But here we are. And we're going a lot further. Now, folks, if you didn't sign up for the newsletter, it's free, 100% free. Go down below in every single one of my videos. Click the link. Hit join the newsletter. Put your email in. You're going to get an email. Reply or confirm to that email, whatever it tells you to do in there to verify. It's a little two-factor, and then start getting the content. First email went out just the other day. You'll get another one coming next week. It is free. If you don't like it, hit the unsubscribe button. You'll automatically moved. It is that simple. And then you remember how everyone said XRP will never get an ETF? Remember those days? Well, Rex Osprey, they just passed 100 million assets under management, and it took them just 1 month. Think about that. That's not retail money. That is institutions quietly loading up while Twitter argues about memes. Seriously. When you see 100 million flow into an XRP product that's fast, you're not early anymore. You are actually witnessing the beginning of a liquidity migration. Excuse me. Let's put that into perspective, though, right? Compare it to Bitcoin here. It took some Bitcoin ETFs weeks longer to hit that number. So what does that tell you about XRP? It means that XRP's reputation is flipping. We went from lawsuit baggage to institutional grade exposure. We went from lawsuit baggage to the only asset that has freedom and clarity in the United States. We went from lawsuit courtrooms baggage to going to the White House. Think about that. And that's exactly what Wall Street's waiting for, right? They need, institutions here need regulated rails, clear custody, and a clean asset. It's that simple. XRP checks all of those boxes. If this momentum continues, you're going to see the same domino effect that Bitcoin had once ETF approvals turn into, 12, 15, 24. There's a crap ton of them. XRP, well, it might just be the next asset in line for an explosive rally. I'm going to tell you something. I think that explosive rally is coming. Because I want to jump right over to this. I told you, October 24th, 2 days ago. Here's the tweet. Let me show you. I said, we are clear. You can see it. You see the little arrow up, right? You see this. I said, we are clear to go. We have a runway here. We're going to run into resistance like always. We're going to hit resistance like we always do. Where is your resistance? It's sitting at 269 to 278. Let's get over to real-time XRP chart. You can see what we're looking at. We are so close to flipping this chart bullish on the daily. Look how close we are. 270. We're about 6 cents away. A beautiful reversal to the upside. If we use those same support and resistance indicators that we used before, we are finally approaching those levels, 265 to 278. That is your first hurdle right there. We need to get past this hurdle. Once that hurdle is broken, guess what? Your road back above to a $3 XRP is a given. And then we got a small little bump sitting around $3.40. And then it's go time. And then we make the run to 4, and then this thing absolutely explodes and go viral. Is it time? We will find out in a couple of days. We got a massive monthly close coming at the end of the week on a payday Friday. Hey, what better time than that? We would like to see XRP closed above this region, your initial resistance of 265 to 278. Ideally, we would like to see XRP back up here into the $3 region. Let's see how it plays out. As of right now, if we do look at our supports, resistance, bullish, dailies, and we look at the indicators, your 4-hour and 1-month XRP chart, still super bullish. Still very good. We just need to get that daily flipped. How do we get the daily flip? We need to get above $2.70. Excuse me. And if we look at the weekly over here, hey, this is a beautiful weekly chart. Remember, this all started around a 50-cent XRP, folks. In order for this breakdown and for XRP's bull run, bull momentum, bull cycle, whatever we want to call it, insert your terminology, in order for this to come to an end and to say that we are in a bear market, we would need to come back down to this range. So you can call it anywhere from 59 to 50 cents. So anywhere in that 50-cent region, if we see anything below it, I don't care if it's a wick, I don't care if it's a full closure on a 15-minute, it's doomsday. It's over. It has been, that means it was a full retrace of the move that we made. Welcome to the bear zone. I don't think we're going to get there. Could we come back down and retest our weekly moving average over here? Well, we could, right? Bitcoin would need to nuke back down under 100K. I am not convinced at this point that we are out of anything. I think we are in a major consolidation range. I think that we are in a major chop region, chop zone, right? You can see it right here. This thing. What has it been doing? It's just been chopping along. Chopping along. If we jump over to Bitcoin's chart, this is no different. What has Bitcoin been doing? Bitcoin has been chopping along. In order for Bitcoin to break out and for us to know that we are in the final leg, the final extension of this bull market, we need to see Bitcoin get above 126,000. Now, it's looking good because as you can see over here, and I'll zoom in for y'all, we just flipped yesterday, Friday to Saturday, really Saturday looks like. We flipped bullish on the daily for the Bitcoin chart, and we are trying to push higher right here. Today's going to be a very interesting day. Remember, rate cuts could be coming as early as Wednesday. As early as Wednesday, we could see rate cuts. Maybe we are seeing the markets front run what they know is going to happen. Maybe we're not. Maybe we get the rate cuts on Wednesday and this thing decides it's going to full send. Above 126,000. The bull run is back on. It's in its final leg. We're going to see this parabolic blow off top sometime in Q4. Because if we do get it, it's going to be the beginning of November. And you know what? If we don't get it, we just chop along sideways for a couple of more weeks. The bull run gets pushed out. Remember, Raul Paul said, hey, This thing isn't a 4-year cycle. It's actually longer. He believes we're going into Q2 of 2026, which is a possibility. I mean, it's a little too early to say at this point. That's a long ways away. That's over what? 8 months, 9 months away, Q2? Well, I guess we can say the beginning of Q2 is 4, 5, 6 to 7 months away. We got to see how the markets are going to react. We need to see what happens when the US government opens back up as well, and we get these XRP ETFs to go live. That's going to be a major catalyst and a massive catalyst in the price of XRP. Do not forget that. A lot of good news is coming that is in favor of the crypto markets, okay? You got your Clarity Act, the Bitcoin Crypto Act that's going to get passed. You have all these ETFs for these different assets, which are going to bring in different liquidity investments and vehicles, right? That's going to flood the market of new capital. You got your retirement plans, retirement accounts that are going to get approved at some point next year. That is going to be open to crypto as well. So there is a lot going on in our favor. Right now, what are we doing? We're going sideways and we are chopping. But perhaps, here's something to leave you off with though. We always usually, I don't say always usually, it doesn't really make sense, but we usually get a nice run up before Ripple Swell event. Ripple Swell events in about 2 weeks. Could this be the run up before Swell, before we see that retracement after? Huh, interesting. Something to think about, right? Hey, sign up for that newsletter. I'll be back a little bit later this afternoon. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, folks. We didn't get a lot of thumbs up yesterday. The videos did not do well. The more thumbs up we hit, the more the videos will do. I'll catch all y'all on the next one.